Oh, excellent.
So I accidentally dropped my can of root beer on my way back into my room, so had to grab a different one. I ain't drinking that one. Let's see, who else do I want to play as inappropriately dressed for golf? Well, not golf, bowling. Same difference, really. Ball's going somewhere.
I think I am gonna go back to my old hood here. I didn't even think about alternate colors. But yeah, comparing to Discovery, you have the Orville, which is basically Star Trek Next Generation, except with Family Guy jokes.
So most people will hate it by default?
Actually, people love that show, and I'm kind of surprised by that. I think the thing is that they're willing to overlook some people actually genuinely like the humor. Some people are willing to overlook it for the rest of the show, because when it gets into the Star Trek stuff, it does a pretty good job. I'm not even gonna lie about that. It's just that I'm just not a big fan of Seth MacFarlane's sense of humor, and his tendency when he has a joke that maybe doesn't quite hit, to just drill it into the ground over and over again, and just ad nauseum.
To continue to let it go.
Not even let it go, just reiterate it over and over and over again. I think the best example of it I could give is there's an episode of Family Guy where I forget what the reason for it was, but everybody starts vomiting.
Oh, the Epicac thing.
Yeah, the Epicac thing. Okay, so they vomited.
And it goes on for like 5 minutes.
Right, and it's like, okay, this is not funny anymore. This is just gross now. This is way too much. I want to stop. And it never gets that bad on the Orville, but it does happen where it's like, okay, why are we still hitting this joke? This does not make it more funny.
I've experienced a couple of things like that. This is also going to be known.
And sometimes the jokes feel like they're only there because Fox told Seth that that show had to be funny. If they would just let him make a Star Trek show, they'd probably be better off.
It's going to be one of those times where I actually like bring up Game of Thrones, which I haven't done in a long time, because I haven't watched it in a long time. It was like
I've maybe watched them every now and then, but I don't really follow them religiously or anything.
It was like the Michael Jordan versus Larry Bird episode.
Oh.
Yeah, Aaron kind of kept like one joke going way too long. Like almost the whole episode kind of long.
Oh, that's not good.
I like to think that I don't.
To a good start.
I like to think I don't let any of my jokes go on quite like that, but
no. And I mean, running jokes are fine. I don't have any problem with that. But you have to not just like expect the joke to, to just basically bring it back up and expect that to be the joke.
Not that there's really any. Well, I guess there is some running jokes on the show, but
yeah.
Usually it's kind of like contained to a particular series of episodes.
Yes. Also, I feel like there are things that we just say and they become jokes, and that's just kind of how it is.
Probably. I can't think of any like right off the top of my head.
Well, we beefed it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got that one. I got that one from Rob.
Yep.
You know that guy that's sometimes on the show like once every like 7 months.
Yep, once every century or so. I feel like we'd probably do more Destiny, but I've kind of migrated to PC for the most part.
Yeah, so since you don't have the DLC, there's that too.
Yeah, I could get it. It's not like it's a tough thing to do. It's just I've kind of invested most of my time and energy into playing it on the PC, and man, I did that twice in a row. It's not even that I'm talking while I'm doing this, because it's not that kind of game. It's just the timing is just hard to get right.
Well, I mean, Little Needle's fucking spazzing out since you're a high power character.
That's the only problem with playing a high power character is that spin meter is just garbage.
And now if I want to, I can basically play any particular class I felt like in the Crucible, since I finally went and leveled up my Titan.
Nice.
I've got everybody more past 20.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 6 foot robot bowling.
Yep.
Man, Alisa's ball just looks small.
Yep. She's probably got a lighter one because she's all dainty and stuff.
Even though she's
But
still
it's probably
a robot.
actually heavier than it looks.
Which is weird, because, like, guys, she's still a robot.
Yep. But she's meant to represent a girl, like an actual teenage girl, so I get why it's like that. So that's what I'm saying. The ball is probably more heavier than it looks.
All I want to see is her roll that ball and, like, fucking rocket to open up on the end and shoot itself right at the pins.
Maybe at full power.
Needs more rocket punch. And just think, in like 3 weeks, we're gonna be like everybody else on the internet and do a Dragon Ball FighterZ video.
Presumably.
Probably.
There are too many good games coming out, like just the tail end of this year. And the beginning of the next one.
Beginning of
you got that.
Yeah, the
Because
fiscal
you got
year.
Monster Hunter, and then there's other stuff I can't even think about right now.
Yeah, just open my phone and check my Amazon pre-orders.
Mm-hmm. In the brief time you have left.
Like he's like, yeah. Alright, so since I keep curving, Lisa's got curve. And I mean that like in more ways than just with the ball. As I'm sure Lars would definitely agree. Oh, never mind. It's because of moot point.
Oh dear. Boy, talking about FighterZ, and I'm just looking all this guy just... I don't even know why he's slagging on this game so bad. Because basically it started out, somebody was posting about how people thought that Xenoverse looked better than FighterZ, which it most obviously, objectively does not. Even remotely. I don't know why anybody could even think that. Like, really? Come on now. How deluded do you have to be?
You have to be on the internet to be that deluded.
I guess, yeah. Like, I don't... And you know me, I'm not that... I'm try to be a pretty positive person. Like, I kind of go out of my way to do that, because I deal with enough bullshit in my day, and so does everybody else. But... Come on!
That's like... almost straight up contrary to be contrary of the internet opinion.
Right. This isn't even like, I think, the DC movies are good because I'm devoted to them and they just spoke to me kind of thing. This is just incomprehensible.
Like objectively wrong.
Right, and someone was like, oh, Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be a real simple fighter, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Have you played an Arc System Works fighting game?
Right, like, do you not understand how this works?
I mean, the only real negative I can think of for it is that the DLC is going to be typical Arc System Works fare.
Yeah, it's going to be expensive, and it's not necessarily going to be
taking to the damn cleaners on it.
Yep. And we'll probably do that happily because it's going to be good content.
Yeah, let's see. Looking at my things I pre-ordered. lots of delivery dates pending. But
oh no. Okay, that went okay. We're both doing pretty bad this round now.
Yeah, for some reason, like, Elisa's just not gelling with me. More spin than I'm used to, I guess. I didn't even see what her statistics were.
There's been a lot of overcharges this game. Yeah, but this guy's like, it's literally a side-to-side DBZ game like old Budokai, but with better graphics and a few cool animations.
Must be difficult to be so wrong. Let's see, beginning of this year, or beginning of next year, there's the PS4 version of Under Night in Birth that I'm definitely getting because I'm weeb trash. Also, I like French Bread's fighting games. Melty HD when?
That would be nice. I'd get it.
Aside from never,
stick it on PS4, I would super get it.
And then DBFZ in end of January. I actually don't know what else is coming out in the beginning, like in January and like February.
I'm just overcharging like every other frame. This is ridiculous.
As long as you're getting pins, you're technically still beating me.
Yeah, everybody's complaining because the game's not in 3D, which like
that's fine. Who cares?
Right. That to me, that's a valid complaint, but at the same time, you're doing this sour grape stuff, and it's just really silly.
Like, it never advertised itself as being a 3D game?
No.
Like, it was pretty clear from the get-go, since it was going to be a traditional fighting game, that it was...
Yep.
Aww. What's funny to me is, like, I still remember it was, like, throwing as much shade as humanly possible on Marvel, and I'm like, yeah, DBZF is going to be great. It's like, oh, here we go. Now that we're a month away from release date, now this is going to happen for it, too.
Yep. I keep thinking that I have to hit it at a certain time, and it just completely throws me off. What's that about? Basically, when you get a message, I get a big blank block on my screen.
I'm not a fan of that.
No.
That was my microphone came unplugged for a second.
Oh.
And PS4 had to let me know.
Yep.
Which is fair, because I probably wouldn't have noticed.
Nope.
Not for a little bit anyway, because I mean my microphone has a big glowing red light to show that it's on.
Holy crap, I wish I'd done that on the first throw.
Could be worse. Could also be better. Well, I overcharged. Game of overcharging.
Overcharge City.
Although most of mine were last game. But when I was playing against Kazuya.
Yeah.
Gygas's hand is so big that I can barely tell he's actually holding the ball.
Yeah, I know. I was noticing that earlier. Like his hand is so big that you can't even see the ball in his hand half the time.
It's like he's winding up, but it's like, where's the ball? but there's a lot of games there. Well, I mean, I guess that happens every year that there's a lot of games coming out that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. The worst. Snake Eyes. Yeah, this isn't gonna happen. I already know it. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh yeah, here we go. These were the ones I was looking at too. Is Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Monster Hunter World, Dissidia, NT, all coming out in a pretty short period of time.
Nah, I should have tried to ride the rim. At least it should have been the person where head just falls off.
Yeah. See, that would be funny. Like she gets her, she drops the ball, her head becomes the ball, and she crashes into the pins.
I'm really surprised they didn't do it, seeing as how every other game Elisa shows up and they really like to hammer home that her head can fall off thing.
Look at Harada.
I'm interested in Dissidia, but like it's not on pre-order. It's just more of I want to try it.
Yeah, I get your feel. I thought it was quite fun playing it on the demo. It's a little different from the PSP game, though. The controls are weird.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't even mind the 3-on-3 thing. That's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of a... I'm not entirely sure how I like that yet. I feel like I would much rather have or at least an option for one-on-one, and maybe the arcade, maybe the home version in full will have that.
Overcharge is for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think I figured it out. I think it's because her power meter goes differently than... It also goes up slower than everybody else's.
Ah, yeah. You have to actually watch it, because the timing is different. What keeps happening is I'm thinking there's just a couple of seconds of lag, so I have to hit it just a little bit later than I normally would, or a little earlier than I normally would, and it just doesn't quite go through like it should.
I was about to say it's
I seem to be pretty good at getting overcharges. That seems to be something I'm great at.
I was actually about to say it's like, well, at least you didn't overcharge twice in a row.
Yeah.